What's up, visionaries? Today, we are going to talk about the language behind what people use as investment strategies in the era of social media. See, a lot of people, we live in an era where people have a short attention span. I call it the microwave brain. The reason why I call this microwave brain, in the era, everybody wants you to deliver something on a green screen, pointing at an article or something that they can read themselves, but they want you to tell them in an interesting way because they, quote unquote, do not have time. See, this mindset of not having time is an illusion. We all have 24 hours in a day. And unless you're this person, in the majority of people, like I'm not someone who's always just been financially free as an investor or anything else like that. What I've been learning is that everyone overvalues their time in the sense of what they do with it. Because everyone would be happier if everything we did with our time was entertainment based. Meaning that, well, I got to enjoy life somehow, but that's the point, is that you are actually educating yourself so you can make some money so you can actually enjoy life. See, many people, they put the cart before the horse. The reason why this cycle, in this era in cryptocurrency, why many people are struggling is largely due to the fact that many people get caught into the hype of altcoin season, super cycle, and bull run. Where if you look at investment in asset classes as a whole as to what is it that this person is, let me make sure. I'm in this car loop right now, guys, picking up my kids. But yeah, so anyhow, many people don't understand that investing has maturation. You got to allow for time for your thing to perform. And I know that in the era of the fish brain, microwave brain society, that many people fall susceptible to these hooks and these attention-grabbing things that get you to watch a video, somehow get something that get your attention in some way in order to get views, because most content creators use their following to make money, which everyone essentially, you're marketing your business, and I'm not hating on that. I'm not going to be the person that's ever hating on that. What I'm saying is that because the hooks on social media and everything else that goes into garnering attention on the internet, that many of you choose your investment profile, so to speak, to have that identity as well. And what do I mean by that, right? I mean that many people are actually trying to invest based on the logic that someone 10x'd and 100x'd $5,000 overnight. Now, there's things that you need to understand that when you hear that, and then in my business and when I do consultations, a lot of people are scammed by the thing they call pig butchering. And the reason why they call it pig butchering in the scam is because many of you guys are greedy when it comes to the performance of your portfolio. And then so as you're being greedy to your portfolio, it gives you unrealistic expectations. That's where the terms like FUD, FOMO, and all these things come in. It's a psychology that you have to have as an investor, is that you get tricked out of your position because instead of investing with a realistic time frame, you're only watching headlines and current events. You're only doing that. Like one of the things that I see that trends on TikTok that a lot of people fall for, and then I have friends who have large followings in social media, and they always try to tell me to do this stuff in order to get your attention. But I'd rather only deal with people who actually search for context in a world where everybody just wants a quick hook. And they'll be like, Trump's going to make millionaires on this day all the time, right? Then they shill you some garbage meme coin, right? And then because of that, right, because of that psychology that markets people to that kind of thing, you start to realize that many people just criticize cryptocurrency or digital asset space based on the narrative that these people who are pigs are getting butchered by falling for the marketing tactics that's only leading with price speculation. And one of the things that I want to make this video about is that if you're somebody who's looking and waiting, I'm telling you the Clarity Act is the thing that is going to make the market go parabolic. They are letting you know right now that the foundation and the guardrails of the financial future and the merger into blockchain technology. See, 8 years ago when I was talking about this, I was speculating. I'm no longer speculating anymore. This is real. This is really happening right now. You even see people who were able to do things that typically they weren't able to they typically weren't doing on a day-to-day basis. See, the thing they were doing is Jamie Dimon changed his mind, Larry Fink changed his mind, and Peter Schiff, he went from hating on Bitcoin, and which is Peter Schiff typically hates Bitcoin because it ruins his bottom line. More people who put their money into Bitcoin is putting less money into gold, and Peter Schiff's financial product around gold is pretty good. So, of course, he's naturally, as an entrepreneur and a businessman, he's not going to promote. It's the same thing with Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon is a CEO of one of the big four banks of the central bank. It's one of those things that you're going to eventually find out that many people are objective because they have to. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. And many of you are objective because it's easier to refuse to understand things. Like one of my favorite rappers is Nas, and he has this saying that, well, it's not him. Someone else said it. I just only remember it from the song right now. But someone can let me know what it is that he's saying, right? And then I'm going to wrap this up because my baby's going to get in the car and I don't do content with them on it. Anyhow, people fear what they don't understand and hate what they can't conquer. And that's the thing that you guys need to get more educational. And I just wanted to get that thought out there and make a quick video about it. Guys, I'm about to pick up my kids. But what you need to do is go into the description below and join my community. I'm going to go live every Thursday inside of the community, and then I randomly go live whenever I have thoughts. I break down things. You can get access to my 3C Coach GPT, which is the AI that I did building my 3C method, which is the strategy I use to scale my portfolio from $80 a week to multiple seven figures, guys. So if you like this type of content, please hit like, leave a thoughtful comment, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for more.